You gotta love the intro music. I know I do. I'm open for suggestions for a permanent opening theme. So today is one of them days, June 21, 2022. So yeah, I had heart surgery yesterday. They were looking at maybe putting in some stents. But what actually ended up happening, they scoped it, and so, you know, I've got no major blockages, no plaque buildup, no cholesterol, anything like that in there. So they scoped it. They went all through my heart and everything for looking for problems and restrictions and blockages, and there weren't any. So good news. No stents, no nothing needed. So all these things that I think's wrong with me is all in my head, I guess. I'm not sure, but regardless, I didn't. I had a medical procedure as precautionary, and I'm alive and kicking. I guess y'all can see that today. With that being said, I appreciate everybody, the outpouring of support and all your well wishes. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate every one of you. Love you all. Don't really have anything to rant about today, just everybody be good to one another. Just kind of explain all my medical procedures recently. So I don't know, it may look like I'm falling apart, but what I'm actually doing is trying to catch up on all the physicals and checkups and exams and things I've been putting off since I was 40. So trying to get caught up, make sure I'm healthy. I'm gonna have a long-lasting, semi-perpetual existence for my daughter. But yeah, I've got a hole in my wrist about the size of a soda straw, where they poked a hole and then they put a long wire that went all the way down my arm into my heart. So weird thing is, I was awake for all this, and I could feel that camera going in and poking in my heart and going around my heart and stuff. It was freaky. So anybody who has ever had a stent put in probably knows this, but you're not totally asleep for that. You're sort of awake. They sedate you, but you're not unconscious. So I did go for a stent in 2017. Now this time it was a little different. I couldn't see the screen. But the last time they did surgery on me, I watched it. I could see the whole thing, like one in color and one in black and white. There's like an ultrasound or a sonogram. It kind of was a camera of what was going on in there, and I could see them go in, and they were like poking the stick to there, and it straightens out, and where they cleared the blockage. And you think they'd put this little stent in, it's like a mesh tube, and they put it in there and pump it up with a balloon into the walls and then deflate the balloon and take it out. No. That thing goes off like that airbag on a car. It's like poof, and then blood, like you can see blood stuff come outside of the vein or the artery, and it's scary. I was not expecting that. So the first time it happened, I'm watching like, holy shit, they killed me while I was watching. So that wasn't traumatic enough. So the guy's like, hey, Paula and Gene, y'all come over and look at this, and they replayed it. Oh my God. So yeah, scary stuff. And then of course after the procedure's done, they give you like this time I got fentanyl, but I think they gave me propofol the first time. After they do the procedure, they put you out and then move you off the table, and after that I'm gone. And same thing happened both times. Same thing. So yeah, amazing medical procedures, but they're different. It's an unusual experience. This time I was a little more prepared for it, and then they didn't do the stents. So, and I couldn't see the monitors anyway. I think because I told my doctor about that. I think maybe he thought I was traumatized. So he had like the 50-inch TV way off by my feet where I couldn't see it. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm going for all that fun stuff: colon cam, prostate exam, other kind of physical violations they're going to perform to make sure I'm healthy. But so, quit smoking. I cut down on my red meat massively. Of course, y'all seen that I violated the shit out of that rule on Father's Day with the tomahawk steaks. Let me tell you about tomahawk steaks. If you have the means, by all means, if you have the means, I highly recommend it. You go to a restaurant, it's like last time I went to a restaurant at tomahawk steaks. Denise told me, all right, this was the last time we ever went out. She goes, whatever we do, next time have a plan. So I made a plan, 5-star restaurant, 5-star hotel, the whole 9 yards. And I really went all out to do something really nice and impressive. And then we never spoke again to this day. So that night I went out and I had a tomahawk steak. That night was $198. Let's get it the wrong way. $198 for that steak, and it was well worth it. This one, far less than half the price. I cooked it myself, and I had absolutely forgotten what an amazing cook I am. I hate to brag on myself, but damn, that was good. I used to grill every freaking weekend for like 20 years. I grilled something good. And I don't grill as often now, maybe once a month or less. But I bought a brand new grill, just a small backyard grill to slow cook in, because I didn't want to waste a good tomahawk steak cooking it with propane. I used briquettes and wood chips, and I just went all out on this one. So it turned out pretty freaking amazing. I was pleased. Everybody liked it. Salad, the mashed potatoes were spectacular. The steak was over the top. So yeah, Wagyu tomahawk steak. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. If you think you like T-bones or ribeyes, throw that shit to the side, brother, because tomahawk steak is the shit. I also recommend salmon steaks. I may do a video. Aaron, my buddy Aaron over there, Vivid Vulgar, he does a lot of cooking videos. Good job, Aaron. You're an awesome cook. I highly recommend, if you get a chance to eat Aaron's cooking, I highly recommend you try that too. But I think next I'm going to do raspberry chipotle glazed salmon steak here in the next week or two. Actually, next week I think the menu is crab legs. We already got them. So. I do crab legs quite often. I can eat my weight in crab legs, which is a lot right now. And speaking of weight, so all my health issues, everything I'm blaming on my health issues, I'm looking for things that could be causing this. Bottom line is, man, Toby needs to drop about 30, 40 pounds. So my goal is 6 months to lose all that. I'm averaging about 5 to 9 pounds a month. I told my doctor the other day, at this rate, I'll probably be in shape. I'll be back in good shape by the turn of the century. I've got to pick up my game. So, really cut down. Hope you're not helping. So. Folks, I got to tell you, I spent a lot of my life poor because I wanted a nice apartment, and I always had a nice apartment. I wanted a house, I bought a house. I got to a point where I wanted nice cars now. Those of you who know me know I will drive a vehicle till the wheels come off. I am big in investments and long-term keeper things. I got a ton of clothes because I take care of my shit. My shit takes care of me. Same way with my vehicles. I maintain them and I drive them for 10 plus years. As a result, I'm paying vehicle off every 4 years, and I keep it. A lot of people trade that shit in. Not me. I paid my last one off, turned it into a toy. Thus was born the beast. And now I got this blue Power Wagon. I've kind of turned into a Power Wagon collector. My next goal is either a Gen 1 or an old W50 Power Wagon. So I found a Gen 1 the other day, but the guy wants some ridiculous price for it. It's a 1980s Power Wagon single cab, which I'm not a fan of. It's a single cab Power Wagon. The guy wants like $8,000 for it. It's really nice, but it ain't that nice. Gotta go to work. Talk to me, Aaron. Can you hear me? What's up, brother? Okay, temp meters are now 2 months on a waiting list, and you got to be there at 3 in the morning to pick them up. Now, before you panic, with that being said, I stepped up my game for you and helped you out. I think I'm gonna get Vilhauer to transfer it to you or to us, and we will pick up the bill and bill you. Now, you need to work it out with Cody. That's project managership between you guys. So, dude, I mean, like BNC or MC, you do moisture conditioner or something, you're looking at $30,000 to $60,000 a month. Concrete going to be considerably less, but at 4 cents a gallon, it's probably cheaper to transfer it over. You don't have to hassle with that. A $3,000 deposit, RPZ inspections, nothing. All that's already taken care of. Vilhauer's big, Vilhauer's good, but again, that's between Cody and you and Lana. So Cody and Lana will work a deal, and then you and Cody will work a deal, and if they can get it directly to you, that's fine. I would prefer it. Yes. Yes. Vilhauer does. I don't think that's transferable though. I don't know. I'm gonna have a 5-gallon diesel tank, 500 gallon by my office, and then down there at the lower end, I don't know if you've seen it, they got those two 12,000 gallon tanks. So just set it down there by that tree. That is literally the only grassy area that's going to be left. Don't contaminate it, please. Civil number, you need the building permit, because there's 3 building permits and a civil permit. I can shoot that to you here in a few minutes when I get up to the office. And I'm not going to dick around for 2 days like the last time. Sorry about that. Yeah, things are getting, because of the crane path, and we're on all the multi levels of the job site. You know, it changes like 20 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet in different places. Because of the multi level, we got a lot of. Hopefully, we're not going to tear it down. We're going to try to ramp it, move it up. But a lot of ours, you're not going to be affected by this as badly as like utilities. But I'm having to shift around the retaining walls. Utilities, they're getting shifted around in the 4-week look ahead because of the crane path. But one of the things I want to work on now is I'm always out to minimize casting beds, dude. There's nothing I despise worse than casting beds. It's just a thing with me. I know they're necessary, but we need to figure out. Yeah, we need to figure out how much shit we're gonna be able to throw on the pad with these big ass crane paths inside Building A and Building C. Two things that I'm kind of concerned about, just so that you and I are on the same book. I don't, as of yet, these crane guys have not instilled any I don't have faith in them yet. They don't have that can-do attitude. There's no such thing as can't in my vocabulary. So, I mean, I don't ever want to hear a problem. I want to hear two solutions. And these guys aren't impressing me yet. So I'm hoping they're not going to be the problem child in this project, because you always got one sub that's a problem child. I don't want it to be them, because that's the most dangerous shit that concerns me the most, is raising them wolves. So two things I want to watch out for is that if you have to leave out a bigger crane path, I would rather have y'all come back pouring inside the building at a later date. But we just got to be careful that we got ingress and egress for a 60,000 pound truck without getting on the slab. No, I am not going to do that. I didn't say it was impossible, Aaron. What I'm saying is that my company has an entire page of the employee handbook specifically about protecting slabs. You're not allowed to get on the slab without boots, diapers, non-skid tires, tarps. The only people I pretty much allow on the slab is the welders and the garage door guys. Everybody else, yes. No, our floors are immaculate. We don't build buildings. We build slabs and put boxes on them. That's the way you look at this. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of story back down the line where David Sellers had some kind of a catastrophe with the slab, because they are ultra picky just about the slab. They want that thing immaculate, like you could look in it and see yourself. So keep that in mind. When we bring the finishers, bring me the A game, please. I'm not comfortable with that, but we'll just see it. It's going to pan out like it pans out. It's going to work out to a means and methods. And my guess is they are thinking about undersizing the crane for cost, and I'm not going to have that. I'm way safety of your guys, safety of their guys comes way over any cost. Yeah, I'd rather have the 400 metric ton than the 300 metric ton if it comes down to, lift the panel like that. Oh, I don't know if we can lift a panel like that. Dude, I've picked up so many freaking panels, 165,000 pounds. I mean, 65 foot, 70 foot panels, not uncommon in stuff I build. That's what my Tuesday meetings are always for. Hang on a second, let me see what this guy wants here.
How you doing?
What can I do for you?
Do you work out here, or are you the owner?
This is my job, my property.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for a job.
That guy in the blue truck over there might be able to direct you in the right direction. What do you do?
I can drive a roller, and I can drive one off-road trucks.
Talk to that guy right over there. His name's Hyro.
Tyro?
Yep.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Sorry. People always come looking for a job. I mean, come to the job site's not where you get a job. You got to go to the office. Hey man, you got a hard hat and a vest? You got a hard hat and a vest? You need to have it on. You can go talk to him now, but from now on, don't come on to a job site without a hard hat and a vest. And boots. Wouldn't mind if I could show up with a sleeveless shirt and tennis shoes, a house builder. He's looking for a job in sleeveless shirt and tennis shoes. Not gonna happen, bro. Not good first impression. Of course, Hyro's dumbass is out there with no vest or hard hat on either, so is Levi, and he's getting their ass. it's gonna, yeah, we're gonna have to either work from half and half on the slab or parking lot. Down on A, you're gonna have a parking lot. Up here on B and C, we're not gonna have a lot of parking lot because I've probably got 300,000 yards of, well, I don't do that much, but I got thousands of yards of dirt going right down the middle of the parking lot, so we're gonna be limited. They're close. They're close. All right, man. Let me go get on these guys about their safety gear. All right, brother. Take care, Aaron. Bye. All right, sorry about that interruption. Is what it is. Anyway, y'all be good to one another. Pay it forward. For God's sakes, wear those safety glasses. And, you know, I'm trying to get healthy. I highly recommend everybody else try to stay healthy if you are. I kind of let it go here for the last year, 2 years, like last couple of years. I've kind of lived it up. I probably shouldn't have. But anyway, y'all be good to one another. Pay it forward. For God's sakes, wear those safety goggles.